My hair is so fluffy, I think I may faint. It's fine. Hey everybody, what's up? I hope you're having a great week, and if you're not, there's always time. It's only Wednesday, but if it's not only Wednesday, then there's still time. Really, a week is just a constructed idea, and time is never ending, so think about that. There aren't just two pronouns, so if you thought that, then I hate to burst your bubble, but it's time to learn. There are so many pronouns in the world, because here's the really cool thing is that pronouns are just what people like to hear to be referred to as. So there's so many of them. I know that like traditionally a lot of people would just assume pronouns based on how a person looks. There's like a list of things that people look for, I guess. Like length of hair, shape of body, but guess what? You can't do that. Because the minute that you assume that someone is one pronoun because of what they look like, and that person isn't that pronoun, that person's gonna feel pretty crappy. So I'm just gonna give you some basics. Number 1, never assume anything. This means that you can never really guess what a person's pronouns are, because there's no way to know unless you ask them. 3 easy tips on how to guess a person's pronouns. You're so much less likely to get it wrong if you just don't guess. Just use they, them. Tip number 3. A lot of pronouns used in previous generations as words to be polite aren't cool anymore. Words like sir and ma'am. Like a store interaction could be going perfectly and then someone's like, thank you, ma'am. And the minute if you're not a ma'am and you are called ma'am, like just everything shuts off. Here's the thing. If you know a person's pronouns, it's a whole different ballgame. If someone uses ma'am as part of their pronouns, then that's fine. Or sir. If you know they identify as sir, then that's fine. But if you don't know them, again, you can't assume, so you don't know. So it's out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, elders. What tip number was that? Was that 4? Tip number 5. There are so many things that you can call someone that are gender-neutral terms. Instead of boyfriend or girlfriend, there's partner, significant other, lover, date friend, date mate, heart friend, make up your own. This is my Nemo. We're in love. Side note with that, the minute someone's like, oh yeah, like I was on a date the other day and like it was really fun. And you're like, oh, was he cute? You're assuming the gender of the person they went on a date with. And if it's not that gender, you've just made the conversation super awkward. So just try not to do it. Tip number 6, and this one is ridiculously important. Not that the rest of the video was a waste. Once you know someone's pronouns and preferred name and whatever the heck else they prefer, use them. Just respect a person. It's literally that simple. Tip number 7. Is this? Yeah, 7. Be a bathroom buddy. Bathrooms can suck for people who aren't cisgender. And if you know that one of your friends isn't cisgender, go to the bathroom with them. It's so much easier. Then they're not alone, they don't get stared at, they don't get looked at. It's just easier. Or even if one of your friends is cisgender and just presents really androgynously, it can still be an uncomfortable situation. People can still ask questions. People can still give looks. So just stick together. Tip number 8. Be sure to know what pronouns to use around what people, because some people use pronouns at work that are different than school or at whatever that are different whatever. And you want to be equally as respectful as you want to be to not out somebody to somebody that they don't want to be out to. So just ask. Number 9 goes with that last one. Just ask. Make sure you know the details on a person's pronouns. A lot of the times, if they don't go with cis pronouns, then they actually appreciate being asked. Like, it's never bad to just ask someone. Tip number 9, start the conversation. When you introduce yourself, give your name and your pronouns. This is me shaking a hand. It's an open door for that person to also give their name and their pronouns so that you know. And you never have to have another conversation about it if you don't want to. You just know. It's a real casual thing. Number 10, and this is one that I think a lot of people forget. Everybody messes up. Don't hate yourself for it. Just make sure you're giving an effort and try to correct yourself. Sometimes pronouns are complicated. It just is what it is. Especially if that person is someone you've known for a long time. People understand that. Do your best, but if you accidentally mess up, just correct yourself. It shows that you're trying. And that's literally all that we all need to do, is just try to respect everyone and try to respect each other and try to respect ourselves. And just be kind. We just gotta be kind. If you have any questions or comments or other tips, comment down below. Let's start the conversation. Please, 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 if you have the platform to, share this with your friends and family and followers or whatever. I'm not ever gonna be a person who's like super picky about sharing stuff, but this is something that's actually really important and really cool and really good for, thanks for the sunlight, and really good for people to know. So if you can, that would be sweet. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful week, have a beautiful month, have a beautiful year, have a beautiful decade, have a beautiful life. You're beautiful and valid and cool. All right, that's it, bye! I have to pee so bad. Why didn't I pee before I recorded this? Take care of your bladders, kids.